Though I was originally going to do a review of this summer to celebrate its 5th anniversary, but I decided to delay until now. With the new movie coming up, let's talk about the all-female led version of Ghostbusters. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2016 supernatural comedy Ghostbusters, also later marketed as Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Released by Columbia and directed by Paul Feig, which he wrote along with Katie DePold. Now, this film kind of sparked some controversy with having an all-female cast and what have you. Now, a third Ghostbusters film had been in various stages of development following Ghostbusters 2, which was released in '89. But because of original cast member Bill Murray's refusal to commit to the project and the death of fellow cast member Harold Ramis in 2014, Sony decided to reboot the series instead. Well, apparently, the announcement of the female-led cast in 2015 drew a polarized response from the public and an internet backlash, leading to the film's IMDb page and associated YouTube videos receiving low ratings before the film's release. Now, many of the original film's cast members made cameo appearances in new roles, and, Mr. Ramis is commemorated in the film's closing credits. The film stars Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, and Leslie Jones as our leading Ghostbusters, along with Chris Hemsworth, Justin Kirk, and Neil Casey. It is factually a remake of the 1984 film, but differently though. Story focuses on 4 eccentric women and their incompetent assistant who are interested in parapsychology and start a ghost catching business in New York City. I think you know the rest. Well, our story focuses on Abby Yates and Aaron Gilbert. They are particle physicists and estranged friends in New York City who co-authored Ghosts from Our Past, a book detailing their investigations of the paranormal since high school. While Abby continued an inadequate research college, the Kenneth P. Higgins Institute of Science, with engineering physicist, Julian Holtzman, Aaron, now a professor at Columbia University, disowned the work to gain academic tenure. When Abby republished the book, Aaron convinces her to cease its publication after helping Abby and Jillian at an alleged haunted house. They encounter a malevolent woman in white before she escapes, restoring Aaron's belief in the supernatural and friendship with Abby. Their vlog has become viral and the trio is fired because of this. After stealing equipment, they establish temporary headquarters above a Chinese restaurant. They verbosely name themselves conductors of the metaphysical examination. They build technology to track ghosts and hire jock Kevin Beckman as a receptionist. Metropolitan Transport Authority staffer Patty Tolan encounters a ghost in a terminal built under a haunted prison in Auburn and contacts the team. They find the ghost and test Julian's prototype on the entity but fail to capture him. They advertise their services with a No Ghost Allowed logo that Julian made based on a graffiti artist's defacement, and the name pundits have labeled them Ghostbusters. Patty joins the team providing extensive knowledge of New York State rail personal protective equipment and a repurposed hearse Ecto-1. Rowan North, a mad scientist with a god complex, delving into the occult, affects the supernatural events by attracting ghosts over Manhattan with ionizers he developed. They are akin to the Ghostbusters technology, allowing him to experiment and create a dimensional vortex powered by turned psi to energy, scheming to achieve godhood. When Rowan plants another device at a concert, the Ghostbusters are called and capture a bestial entity that lives there, becoming city sensations, but Rowan's enemies. While the bunker, Dr. Martin Heiss challenges the Ghostbusters. Aaron releases the ghost as proof. It throws Heiss out a window and escapes. The Ghostbusters are brought to Mayor Bradley and his secretary Jennifer Lynch, who reveal that they and the Department of Homeland Security are aware of the city's supernatural activities. While privately acknowledging the team's work, they publicly denounce them as fraudsters. Anyway, I'm just checking here now. Okay, sorry. The Ghostbusters realize Rowan is planting his devices along ley lines with their alignments intersecting at the Mercado Hotel in Times Square, a site of violent occurrences. They find that Rowan's vortex will breach a ghostly afterlife dimension on the point, attempting to compass the apocalypse. During a confrontation, Rowan electrocutes himself with his main machine, after which Julian deactivates it. Julian finds another copy of Ghosts from Our Past in Rowan's underground laboratory, explaining the similarity between their technologies. And Aaron later discovers that his suicide was a pivotal part of his scheme. Rowan returns as a godlike ghost and attempts to kill the Ghostbusters at their headquarters by possessing Abby, but Patty stops him. He then inhabits Kevin and escapes to the hotel, opening the portal and releasing galvanized ghosts. The authorities are subdued, but the Ghostbusters fight through Rowan's spectral army to reach the portal. Now for the ending, you know the procedure like always. 5 seconds to sub this video, go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on after the 5 seconds are over with. Thank you, and here we go. Okay, you've been warned. After leaving Kevin, Rowan takes the form of the sketch ghost in the Ghostbusters logo, grows over 100 feet tall, and goes berserk. The team uses the Ecto-1's reactor as a makeshift bomb, detonating a nuclear explosion inside the vortex that protonically reverses it, which forces the ghost back and closes the portal, restoring the city. Rowan tries to drag Abby with him in retaliation, but Aaron leaps into the portal and rescues her as Rowan is neutralized. Despite the city's fascination with the supernatural and lauding the Ghostbusters as heroes, the mayor's office continues to denounce them publicly but covertly funds their operations. With new resources, the Ghostbusters move to a disused firehouse where they build more equipment, including an ecto containment system. While investigating electronic voice phenomenon, Patty hears the strange word Zool. Yeah, remember that? Connection to the original Ghostbusters. End of story. So what did I think of Ghostbusters 2016? I know a lot of people weren't too thrilled with all this news and what have you. And most people, some people didn't quite like this. I, on the other hand, actually liked it. It was fun. I mean, I know. Well, one of my friends did a review, but I haven't yet watched it. I know someone else did, but did a Ranfield, but I'm kind of a little too scared to watch it. And I completely understand that a lot of people don't like it. That's understandable, certainly. Anyway, the film did alright and what have you, but however, it just didn't make as much, and it was kind of considered a failure in ways, as the film went on to make $229 million worldwide. Anyway, less than what the studio had stated that the film would need to get to gross at least $300 million to break even. Yep. Oh well. But there was more stuff to go on. The film still got close to good to mixed response and what have you. So that's good. And it's currently at 74% on Rotten Tomatoes, still certified fresh. Yeah, that's right. You heard me correctly. Anyway, still that was still good though. Of course, Village Roadshow and the Montreal Picture Company had co-worked on this, as well as a new company at Sony for Ghostbusters called Ghost Corp. Yeah. Music by Theodore Shapiro. The score was wasn't too bad and had music. Of course, we get to hear from Fallout Boy, Pentatonics, and 5 Seconds of Summer. Anyway, it was still pretty fun. Now for our cast, I love the performances from everyone. We had Melissa McCarthy, who was certainly no stranger to working with Paul Feig after she recently worked on, well, one of his films, which was The Heat. I know she worked on several others. She played Abby. Very good performance. And let's see. Well, oh wait, yeah, and also she also did. I think she did Spy before this. I believe that was another film Paul Feig did. Um, Kristen Wiig plays Erin, of course. Jim McCarthy had recently appeared in Bridesmaids. Kate McKinnon plays Jillian. Very good performance. Leslie Jones plays Pay. Of course, Leslie currently hosts the new version of Supermarket Sweep, which I've been watching. That's pretty fun and funny. Chris Hemsworth, who of course was recently best known for playing Thor in the MCU, plays Kevin. I gotta say, kind of an oddball for most of the time. Neil Casey playing Rowan. Now that was kind of a surprise to have a different type. Well, it's kind of faux for the Ghostbusters. I mean, well, that was kind of a big surprise. Andy Garcia plays Mayor Bradley. We have several other appearances from Cicely Strong, Michael K. Williams, Matt Walsh, Charles Dance, and even Ed Begley Jr. Now, we do get cameo appearances from the original Ghostbusters cast, well, excluding the late Harold Ramis, since even though he was dead. Well, although Ramis' son Daniel has a cameo as a metalhead. And the original director and producer of the original film, Ivan Reitman, has a cameo as a passerby. Now, as for others, well, despite we didn't think we'd see him, Bill Murray appears as a paranormal debunker named, which of course was Dr. Heiss. Dan Aykroyd appears as a taxi driver, and of course Aykroyd also contributed as executive producer for the film. Ernie Hudson, of course, who played Winston Zedmore, appears as Pay's Uncle Bill Jenkins, who works as a mortician. Sigourney Weaver even appears in this as Holtzman's mentor, Dr. Rebecca Gorin. And Annie Potts plays Vanessa, hotel receptionist. Really something. Now, we do get to hear several other some other good songs. Another fun surprise moment was when one of the members was getting down to that 80s classic Rhythm of the Night by DeBarge. Oh yeah, that was really something. But anyway, I love the final act of this. That was awesome, and it kicked some ass. And a real good rocking version of the theme song and everything. But anyway, with all that said, in the end, with a pretty good story and not too bad of a direction from Paul Feig and a pretty good female cast, which you don't have to take my word for, you just be the judge. So please don't hate me for lying this. So in the end, would I recommend Ghostbusters 2016? I would say it's going to be a draw between most would be hell yeah or just to be on the safe side, maybe give it a one-time watch. And if you're not satisfied with it, then stick with the original two. But the hell yeah is just from my point of view. But of course, like I say, it's a draw between hell yeah and give it a one-time watch. You be the judge, okay? Because I'm not forcing you to watch this and while I have you. But anyway, now I forgot to mention I'm doing this in order reviewing this in order to promote Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is opening in theaters this week. I'm looking forward to seeing that. It looks like that's going to be pretty fun and what have you, in which, of course, it'll continue after the original Ghostbusters movies. So, I look forward to it, and I hope for the best that this will do well. Anyway, so what are your thoughts on Ghostbusters 2016? You can tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you the first review of the Harry Potter franchise in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, check out my reviews for the original Ghostbusters films. See my review for the first Ghostbusters in the upper left-hand corner, see my review of Ghostbusters 2 in the upper right-hand corner, or go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review for another film Ivan Reitman worked on, and that was Evolution from 2001. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.